Hey, my people, welcome back to Rants and Reviews, where we turn daily rants into real life lessons and real life lessons into personal growth. It's week four, baby, and I'm so excited. It's week four of my reading challenge, and I'm so proud to say I read four books this week. Yes, four. And before you say, who has the time? Hang tight. I've got tools and tricks I'll share later at the end of this video, so make sure to watch till the end. But first, let's talk about something serious. Why are we no longer interested in reading like we used to? Social media is amazing, but it's also stealing our attention, whether we like it or not. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. Creativity and innovation is stealing all our time, it's stealing all creativity and innovation. Scrolling isn't the same as learning, right? I hope we know that. Reading is one of the easiest ways to sharpen your brain, spark fresh ideas, and even elevate your career, business, life, everything in general. You know what? I recently came across a report that says an average Nigerian reads less than one book per year. That hits me hard. Meanwhile, some of the most innovative countries are full of readers. Books feed the mind, and a hungry mind is a creative mind. Let's jump right into the four books I read this week. One, The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This book is a classic for a reason. It's deep, practical, and hits your soul, even if you're really just listening. Here is a quick run through of the throughout all the seven habits. One, be proactive. Stop reacting to life. Take responsibility. Two, begin with the end in mind. Like have an end goal and then try work on them to achieve them. Have a vision. Know your why. This is so important. Begin with the end goal in mind and then have a vision. Know your why. Put first things first. Prioritize what really is important. Whatever is important, make sure to prioritize. Think win-win. Life is not a competition, it's collaboration. So collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen deeply, right? If you listen deeply, you'll be able to learn from other people's mistakes instead of just jumping into conclusion for them. Synergize. It means to work together better by valuing differences. You have to know that other people has their own differences too. So being able to work together with other people, it's amazing. I mean, this book actually opened my eyes to, especially the terms when it comes to collaboration. Sharpen the saw, rest, grow, and renew constantly. This book teaches that success isn't just about goals, it's about character, it's about becoming the kind of person who can handle success. The book is amazing. You can go ahead and read it. I remember someone recommending this book to me like 2 years ago, and I refused to read. So, but I told you I'm going to be sharing, details of how to actually simplify reading at the end of this video. So you can make better use of it. So the second book I read, The Better Angels of Our Nature by Steven Pinker. This book was actually, when I did research about thought leaders and, leaders in businesses and in every other area, I realized that Bill Gates was like one of the top leaders, right? So this was one of his books that he recommended. So I ensured to read it. This book gives hope in a chaotic world. Pinker shows that despite wars, headline, the world is more peaceful than ever. Thanks to education, empathy, and reason, we are evolving, right? The key message behind this book is that humanity is not doomed. We are actually improving compared to the news we see, the scary news and all the things we get to see that, the world is actually improving than getting worse compared to, those 1900s thereabouts when there was always war, chaotic environment and all those things. Yeah. So the number three book, which is the third book I read this week, is Business Adventures by John Brooks. So these are real stories of companies. Some soared, some fell, but every chapter is rich with wisdom, leadership, timing, decision making. It made me realize how fragile success can be and why clarity in business is everything. And it also made me to realize one thing, that if you rise too quickly by cheating, you will fall. The fall will be great. You know when they say the fall is great? Yeah. So that book is about that. So you can also read up on that. Then the fourth book, which is the last one, but not the least, Let Them by Cassie Edward. This book is a deep breath in words. The main idea behind the book, let them do what they want and focus on what you can control, right? Let other people mind their business while you focus on what you can control, right? Someone doesn't call back, let them. They misunderstand you or misunderstood you. Let them. The peace that comes from releasing control is freedom. It reminded me so much of 7 habits of highly effective people, which is the habit one, being proactive and taking control of your own life instead of worrying or focusing on things that you cannot control. It's an amazing read, I tell you. So let's talk real life. Why don't we read? We say we're too busy. But here's the truth. We are too distracted. So here are some tools that make reading easier. No excuses. Audio apps that make reading effortless. One, the free options. Libby. It connects to public libraries, free audiobooks and ebooks. Spotify now offers some audiobooks, especially classics. YouTube, search book title, full audiobook. You'll be surprised. Like, I've actually read a book. I've read quite a number of books to my little babies some time ago. So you should search also YouTube. Just search for the book title. For instance, Let Them, right? Or Business Adventures by John Brooks. Then you'll be surprised. You'll find the audiobook. You'll be surprised, really. Paid but powerful. Audible is the #1 audiobook platform according to research. First book is free. So the first book you read on Audible is free. Then Scribd. Also, it has unlimited audiobooks and even PDFs. Blinkist, I've tried Blinkist before. Short book summaries you can finish in like 15 minutes. Then here are also tools and tips to build a reading habit. Set a daily reading habit, a daily reading time. Even if it's 10 minutes before bed, make a difference. Like for me, I do every day. Like sometimes I do in the morning, like 15 minutes. Then later in the evening, if I'm chanced, I do another 15 minutes. That's how I'm able to read up to like seven books in a week. If not that, my weekly activities has been jam-packed these days. So I've not really been able to read as such. But I mean, it's a great one to be able to read, right? So you can also use a reading tracker app. Try Goodreads or StoryGraph. These are amazing reading tracker app that can help you track your reading habits, right? You can also join a book challenge like the one I'm currently doing that I'm sharing with you guys. You can let me know if you want to start one. Then listen while you work, clean or cook. As in, it's not that difficult. If you have audiobooks, you can just put your Bluetooth on and then listen. You can do your chores. You'll find yourself learning a lot. I'm always like, every time I'm like maybe doing other things and I'm also reading. It's an amazing, for me, reading is actually fun, right? So it should be fun for you too, because I believe that reading sparks up creativity, helps us to be focused, help us to, know what's happening in the world, help us to also gather, for instance, now you want to know about Bill Gates, and of course you can't move close to Bill Gates right now, but you want to tap into his knowledge. So the best way to do it is to read his books, right? Read his autographs, read read his biograph rather, everything that has to do with Bill Gates. You will get a lot of information and you can leverage on that as well. So you curate your book list by your mood or goals. Don't force heavy books because, don't force heavy books when you're tired, because if you force books on yourself, you're not going to get you're not going to get the cocoa. Let me just speak my Nigerian accent. You will not be able to get what the book is all about, the key concepts in the book. And I think that is really important, or else it's a complete waste of time. So this video is already very long, and I'm sorry. So now it's your turn. Which of these books will you read first, or which one sparked your curiosity? Let me know in the comments. And please don't wait to feel smart before you read. Reading is what makes you smarter, actually. It's not about finishing fast, it's about growing slowly. So you can start with maybe 1 book per month. If that is what works for you, you spend like 5 minutes daily, but at least you're growing, you're doing something, you're not just there. So if you really love this, please subscribe, because this is about book reviews and rants, like I said. So yeah, subscribe if you love real talk and real growth. Share this video with someone who needs a little push to pick up a book again, because together we can read, rant, and write.